Hi people, it's Archivist here, coming at you with yet another top 5. We've already taken a look at the best games for the PlayStation 3, but there are still 2 more consoles from the 7th generation left. And in today's video, I'll be taking a look at Microsoft's offering, the Xbox 360. There were many excellent games for the 360, but in today's list, I'll be focusing on my top 5 exclusives with 1 game per franchise.
Number 5.
When Crackdown first came out, I was a little unsure of what to expect. Initially I thought it would be like Grand Theft Auto, but instead of playing as a gangster, you would play as a cop. Well, I got that much right, but what I did not anticipate were the numerous superpowers at your disposal. Super speed, super strength and super endurance made Crackdown more than just your average open world game. When Crackdown first came out, games like Prototype weren't available, so it was actually quite unique. It's easily overlooked as it had its flaws, but there was a ton of enjoyment to be had.
Number 4.
The Fable series is known for being very polarising amongst fans. Some love it while others loathe it. Although I can't say I was a big fan of Fable 3, I definitely enjoyed its predecessor Fable II. What I remember so fondly about Fable 2 was its emphasis on the charm it brought to the RPG genre. The art style was fantastic, and better yet was the voice acting by many famous names such as Zoe Wanamaker and Stephen Fry. Fable 2 wasn't exactly a hardcore experience, but there certainly was a lot to do and a lot to explore.
Number 3.
In my younger days, I loved Mario Kart, Kirby Air Ride and many other cartoony arcade-style races. Going for something more authentic felt like a daunting and, to be honest, not a particularly fun transition. Despite my prejudices against the genre, the Forza series managed to win me over. The game did a great job of easing me into complex driving techniques, and the vast number of cars to acquire appealed to my inner collector maniac. As it went on, the series just got better, the last one being Forza 4 on the Xbox 360.
Number 2.
There were 3 things that really stood out to me about the Gears of War series. The first thing was the crazy violence. The first time I chainsawed a grunt in half was interesting. The second was the Horde mode introduced in Gears of War 2. This addicting wave-based method of play has been emulated many times by other developers. The third was the super refined cover-based third-person shooting. I had played games that featured this mechanic before, but this was the first time it really clicked with me. But what's more is that the Gears of War series had astounding visuals for its time and a decent story as well. Sadly, I can't include the original Gears of War in this list as it came out for the PC, however between Judgment and the third and second entries, I choose Gears of War 3.
It's number 1.
It will come as no surprise to 360 fans that I'm putting a Halo game at the top of this list. But which one have I chosen? Well, speaking purely in terms of quality, it's a very close call. So I've decided to go with the game I spent the most time with, Halo Reach. Although the story felt weaker than 3 and 4, I had a lot more fun with the multiplayer, but hey, it really is just a personal preference. Ultimately though, all the 360 Halo games were impeccable. Bungie are a wildly talented developer, and 343 did a great job carrying the torch. So these are my top 5 360 exclusives, but what are yours? Let me know in the comments below. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.